Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Investigamer. I apologize for the stream earlier. Had some technical difficulties. Unfortunately, my internet was fucking up. I was dropping frames like crazy for some reason. Problem seems to have stopped now. The other problem was the audio. For some reason, my mic wasn't really recording. It's because I switched to a different mic for this stream, and I changed a lot of the audio stuff, you know. I'm still trying to get used to this streaming software XSplit, but for the most part, really liking this whole streaming bit. Gonna be doing them weekly today, every Saturday, without fail, and I'm going to be starting up regular videos again, reviews and spotlights, every Tuesday and Thursday, with vlogs and stuff, you know, mixed in every once in a while when I get the chance to do them. But you can definitely expect a video every Tuesday and Thursday for sure on the Investigamer channel. With that said, I do have Brian, the dude with the voice on YouTube, doing a video for me tomorrow. He did a video on Destiny. I'm probably going to mix that in with a video of mine, just mash them together. And you can see his beautiful, awesome face and hear his awesome voice tomorrow. Look forward to that. Today, I'd like to talk about a couple of things that I find to be pretty important. The first of which, I'm going to talk about the internet, and the second, I'm going to talk about my most anticipated game from E3. Surprisingly, it's not a Halo game. We'll get to that in a minute. For now, I have an important thing to talk about. At least, I think it's important. Maybe you will disagree with me. Let me change the music real quick to something a little more calm, I guess. There we go. Alright, so as the Investigamer, I sometimes do some investigating, some analysis, some intellectual stuff, I guess. This actually has nothing to do with Investigamer. I thought I'd just try to segue into something without actually doing it right. I'm going to talk about CISPA, and I know you might be tired of it. It's come up many times, SOPA, CISPA, ACTA, all this fucking internet stuff. But here's the thing. It's really fucking important. It is. I don't care who you are. If you're a right-leaning guy or a left-leaning guy, you know, I don't really do videos on politics anymore. I don't do videos on religion and stuff. I still watch people who do those, as long as they're entertaining. TJ, Paul's Ego, lots of people. But I don't talk about politics on a daily basis anymore, and still, I can admit that this is an important issue. The internet is something we should all be able to use freely without limitations. The internet should be completely unlimited. Yes, there's horrible shit on the internet. You can find it. But there's also awesome stuff. There's factual information. There's things that can help you improve your life, improve your knowledge. The internet is a really powerful tool, and we cannot limit it. We can't allow a country to take control of it. We can't allow corporations to take control of it. We can't allow anyone control over the internet. There are countries struggling to gain freedom on the internet, like China. There are countries where there is no internet. But here in the United States of America, the internet is important. And whether you like America or not, it is still a very powerful nation. It is still a nation with a lot of strength. You know, a nation that should be feared, as horrible as it fucking is. You know, even if you love America, you should still realize that America cannot take control of the internet. That is a dangerous proposition. America is one of the leading drivers of innovation in the first world. It's where a lot of the engineers come from, a lot of the scientific minds, as horrible as our science is, and as, you know, trending downward our country is in education, we still export a very large amount of scientists, a very large amount of engineers, a very large amount of creative minds. And if our creative minds is being shut down by a corporate and government control of the internet, like CISPA or SOPA or whatever, that is a big fucking problem for the entire world, not just us, not just the US. So I urge you, I ask you, please, to check out this thing called CISPAisback.org. Go to this website. I'll try to put it in the description once the stream is over. Go to this website and sign the petition. Put in your email, and please, if you can, share it to Facebook, Twitter, what the fuck ever. Share it to anything. Get the fucking word out. The only way we can stop this thing is by getting the word out. And the only reason it's been kept at bay for so long is because of big companies like Facebook and big companies like Google and Wikipedia blacking this shit out by making large movements where people go and sign up and, yeah, whatever. And through these large movements, we have been able to stop it up to this point. This thing has been up for vote several times. It's been in the government. It has actually been, you know, at large pedestals where they can actually vote to make it law. It has been at that point before, like it is now climbing back up. And we've stopped it. We have successfully stopped it in the past, so we can stop it again. Please do this. It's very important. You know, I may be biased because my entire life, my bread and butter comes from the internet. I make my living on the internet. You know, my whole life revolves around the internet. Yeah, that's all true. But would you be happy if the internet was shut down tomorrow? I don't think so. Would you be happy if your favorite website got shut down by some government agency just because it had, like, a clip from a movie in it or something? Would you be happy if your next-door neighbor was sued because he put up a video that included a song from, you know, some entertainment conglomerate? I don't think you would. I don't think you'd be happy if any of this shit happened, or if the internet was taken control of, or some of your favorite sites were going down, or you couldn't visit certain things. Or if you got arrested because you posted on Facebook that you were smoking marijuana. Yes, this shit really can happen. Check this website out. You know, it's not... This isn't just, you know, radical expectations. This is shit that's literally in the documents. It's dangerous propositions, folks. I don't get passionate about things very easily, but this is one of them. You can't fucking touch the internet. I'm sorry, but you can't. No, I won't allow it. I will do everything in my power to stop it, and you should too. If you don't see the importance of the internet, then I guess you never will. It's the most important force in the modern world, in my personal opinion. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, sorry about that, but it is important. It really is. As the image on the screen now is telling you, please post your questions in the comment section below during the break that's coming up. I will check your questions and write them down and answer them near the end of the stream. This is going to be a kind of short stream today, roughly maybe 30, 35, 40 minutes, just as long as the last one. I don't, unfortunately, have a guest for the show today because, well, there wasn't really anyone available. It is a Saturday, people have things to do. But next week, I promise I will have a guest without fail, even if I just have to pull some random friend of mine off Steam. My apartment's a little cleaner this week, so I am going to be on camera off and on throughout this lovely stream. I figured it would be a little more interesting than watching a graphic the whole time. I guess let's just jump into the topic that I have lined up for us, which is my current most anticipated game that was shown at E3, which is The Division. And I'm actually going to pause this music and go ahead and play this recent trailer of The Division, and I'll have you guys just comment in the section below whether you are interested in this game, what you think about this game. Please let me know, and I'll make future videos about it, addressing some of your concerns. Here we go. Here's the latest trailer for The Division that was shown this year at E3. I'm going to turn the volume up for this one. I'll be pausing it throughout in order to make comments. It's a very depressing trailer. It really is. It's pretty sad.
It's hard to watch something you love destroy itself, to see it fall apart. Disaster always feels so distant, detached. Someone else's struggle in some faraway place. It's not until it's in our city, at our doors, that we realize how fragile we are.
New York City.
All of this.
No, baby, stay with Mommy. I'm here. Mommy's right here. Angie, no.
Please.
I love you, Marcus.
Sarah.
And when it hit, when it came down hard.
Give me my family back.
And we fell. We buried ourselves in anger, fear, in the instinct to survive.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm just not strong.
I'm gonna pause right there for a second. Sorry to ruin the momentum, but I'm gonna say what everyone has on their minds. This game had better not be another Dead Island or Watch Dogs. It better not be a case where this trailer looks amazing and, you know, it just absolutely breathtaking in terms of graphic fidelity. You know, the models, the shadows, everything it really does look absolutely fantastic. But there have been times before, like Dead Island, where they actually outsourced their trailer and made a really impressive looking trailer that actually has nothing to do with the graphic fidelity of the game at large. Now, we have seen video of the gameplay, and I can tell you right now, I should have had that queued up, but it does look that good from what I can tell. The gameplay clips we have seen do reflect this level of graphics, and that's where the Watch Dogs thing comes in. We never saw gameplay clips of Dead Island looking as good as the trailer, but we have seen gameplay clips of Watch Dogs looking as good as the original Watch Dogs trailers. They actually dialed the graphics down significantly for release on both the consoles, that was expected, and the PC release, which recently someone actually discovered, and I was thinking of doing a vlog on this, but someone actually discovered that a lot of these graphic options, such as the bloom that was shown in E3, is actually unlockable. You can actually turn it back on through the config files and through a mod that this guy actually invented on the internet. I'm saying actually a lot for some reason. But anyways, there is a mod on the internet that will turn all that shit back on for Watch Dogs and make it look E3 2012 incredible. And I really hope this game does not turn out to be another Watch Dogs. The gameplay looks very deep. It looks like there's a lot of different significant levels to it. It looks like it's going to have all these different types of experiences to it. It looks like the multiplayer is going to be, you know, as breathtaking as Grand Theft Auto is, the newer ones. And if it just turns out to be another Watch Dogs where it's not nearly as deep as it looked, where there's really only 3 or 4 different things you can do, and then eventually you hit burnout near the end of the game, I won't be happy. I'm hoping this Division thing turns out to be one of the games that shows off what the next gen can do. You know, something that really kickstarts the next generation in video games, because we haven't gotten that major game that really takes advantage of the hardware and does exciting new things yet. So, one can only hope. I'll let the trailer continue, and I'll, you know, I won't interrupt again unless it's important. Here we go. I want to point out that snow is fucking amazing.
And the real truth is, no one watched, no one saw, wanted to see.
I doubt the snow behaves like that. That would be really impressive.
People turn away from it and run from it if they can. And it's hard knowing that you belong here. that your purpose lies amongst all this pain. But someone's gotta be there to pick it up, to push back, put the first piece back together, put us all back together.
I really hope the song used in this trailer reflects the score of the game, like the soundtrack, because I really enjoyed the background music to this trailer. I don't know, I like those just kind of building songs that start out really somber and just, yeah, I don't know. This game reminds me graphically of Metro Last Light for some reason, and the faces are very what the hell was that? The faces are really similar to Last of Us, and so is the tone. Actually, this game is really reeking of the Last of Us for some reason. I'm really stoked for it. Let me actually rewind a bit here. Yeah, right around here. These faces are very impressive. And also, it's I want to point out it's kind of impractical to try to melt snow with fire, just lighting the ground on fire. But I'm assuming that was more of an offensive thing. Whatever, I'll just stop here. Yeah, definitely one of the games I'm looking forward to that was shown at E3, if not the most anticipated game for me from E3. I mean, I am a Halo fan, so I kind of, just to my friends, I have to say, oh yeah, the Halo 5 looks great, I'm totally interested in that. But in reality, this one caught my eye a lot more so than any of the Halo showings. And yeah, the Halo showings were cool, very cool, but this game, man, I've been interested ever since last year's E3. I really hope it doesn't turn into another Watch Dogs. That would be a tragedy, just as Watch Dogs was kind of a tragedy. As much as I liked different parts of it, there were many problems with it. It didn't quite live up. And you can kind of see that reflected in my follow-up video, which I encourage you to watch if you haven't seen it by now. So, what to talk about now? Well, I think I'm gonna take my break now. I do want to show you this song that my friend Kirby made. I want to have, more custom music in these streams in the future. I want to find artists that I can promote from, SoundCloud or elsewhere. If you make music and you think it is good, please message it to me. I would like to use it in future videos. I'm always looking for music to use in videos because, I can't use mainstream music, copyright issues and such. All the stuff I use is, in fact, free domain or royalty-free stuff that I get off of full screen, whatever, or stuff I get from my friends like Kirby. And he put out a new track just recently, and I want to show it to you during the break. And I guess I'll take that break now, kind of get together what I want to talk about next. Well, I'll see you in a few minutes. Until then, here is my friend Kirby's soundtrack, or song. It's called Worm Rider. And if you want to check out his other music, you can find him at youtube.com/UberCrowEDM. That's UberCrowEDM. No space or anything like that. Yeah, he's a really talented artist, so check it out. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I hope you like this song. I'm not drinking coffee out of this coffee mug, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. The song that's playing right now is by Blake Robinson, I believe, on SoundCloud. He agreed a while back to let me use his music in my videos and stuff, so yeah. That's where that comes from. It's a redux of a Gears of War song done on piano, I believe. So, there you go if you're interested at all. Alright, so I'm going to talk about the videos that I have coming up. I'm going to address some concerns that people have made. I'm going to just talk about in general what is going on with the Investigamer. What's future plans? What am I planning? What am I scheming? First I'm going to move the mic a little bit. Okay. So, I've got this coming up. I planned out a few weeks ago what spotlights I was going to do, because those are fairly easy to make. And Papers, Please, I've already filmed pretty much everything in that. I've just been meaning to edit it for a while now, so I'm going to release that this Tuesday. For sure. Then I got Outlast. Been meaning to review that game for ever. So, I'm going to review Outlast. That's probably going to be my next review that I do. Full-on, entire game review. I'm about halfway through the game right now, I would imagine. I am enjoying the living hell out of it. It's managing to scare me sometimes, which is a little difficult these days. I've seen, you know, hundreds of horror movies and games. So it's kind of hard to get the jump on me, but albeit this game has done it. I'll tell you that right now. And it's not just one of those games that throws endless jump scares at you. This game does build legitimate tension. It handles the whole handheld camera thing really fucking well, with the night vision and everything, and the batteries. It's not nearly as annoying as other games have been. I found, as much as I love the first Amnesia game, I found the light thing, the flint and tinder bullshit, to be rather annoying at times, and it just gets in the way. That's all it does. Eventually you get wise to it, and you're just searching like, okay, where is it? I'll get this now and make sure to light my way. It doesn't so much scare you as just become an annoyance that you can't fucking see anything. And then whenever you can't see anything, your guy starts having a fucking heart attack. It's ridiculous. But I still like Amnesia. Don't get me wrong, I love the game, but that whole light thing, the lantern thing does get kind of annoying. Yeah. What other plans do I have? Well, let me first talk about what I did when I went to TJ's house about a week ago or so. So I went up to TJ's house. I'd been planning on doing that for a long time. We've been talking for over a year now. I believe it was a year last April. So, we've known each other for a while now. We've gotten to be pretty good friends. So he let me stay at his place for a few days, and we ate around Ohio. I got to eat some really fucking awesome stuff. We went to this place called The Melt in Columbus, Ohio, where they make really impressive, elegant, crazy, ridiculous melted cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese. They'll take fucking the bread with the cheese and the bread with the cheese on each side, and then they'll put lasagna in the middle of it. That's what I had. It was grilled cheese lasagna. I'm not joking. That's really what it was. They also had a gyro, Greek Mediterranean dish, and I wanted to try that, believe me. I probably will if I ever go back. We also drank a few times. When I went over and did their Drunken Peasants podcast, you can still check that out by visiting Drunken Peasants on YouTube. I was in one of them recently. I think it's probably the week before the last one that they did. So I think I did okay. I didn't talk a lot in the beginning, but it's just because I didn't really have much to contribute to a couple of the stories. When I could talk, I did. Folks, believe me. Plus the wine I was drinking. I wasn't particularly thrilled about it. Should have got something better. Anyways, we filled the Drunken Peasants, ate a lot of shit, we smoked a lot, Smoked a lot of weed. TJ's big on that stuff, I guess. My girlfriend Luna was very happy about that. She smokes near constantly, which is not a detriment, by the way, contrary to popular belief. And so, through talking and, you know, hanging out and whatever, TJ kind of dropped some business proposition stuff on me. We did a little YouTube collaboration, which will be showing up on his channel anytime now. It was actually pretty fucking funny. We played up a lot of jokes that had been, you know, community involved. A lot of people joke that we look like we're related, and, you know, the whole banana fiasco. We played to a couple of jokes like that. And after the collab, I agreed to start kind of managing Not Productive. Those of you who've come to my channel from Not Productive, you know what Not Productive is. It's a hub channel on YouTube where a bunch of people come and post their videos to this channel, trying to gain subscriptions, trying to gain more popularity, trying to, you know, earn their weight, I guess. And we get lots of videos posted to this channel, and people watch them, and they decide, hey, do I want to go check out this other channel that's being promoted? So, it's pretty cool. I like the concept. I like going there and seeing new material all the time, and being exposed to new YouTube channels that I wouldn't otherwise find because they're so small. Most of the channels on Not Productive are pretty small. So, with me starting to manage this Not Productive thing, I basically have to run around and find people who are interested in posting content to it. I have to manage the playlists. I have to make sure all the thumbnails and the titles are cohesive. I have to, you know, take on a lot of responsibilities. So, with that comes some problems. I already have a limited amount of time I can work on Investigamer, so what I'm going to start doing is posting primarily videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. 2 videos a week. That's my bare minimum that I'm going to try for. I'm going to make sure that I can get that bare minimum out. If I can make more, that's cool, but at least those 2. I don't want this to hurt Investigamer. And I will be doing some exclusive content on Not Productive, should you be interested in that, so, you know, subscribe to Not Productive if you can. I'm also going to be contributing some Let's Play videos. As I mentioned before, I am going to return to make Let's Plays. I'm going to start making those when I can. When I go to review a game, I'll record some footage of me playing it and having a good old time. I'll try to make it entertaining. If it doesn't work out, I'll cancel it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to give it my level-headed best. And some of these are going to end up on TJ's Let's Play channel. TJ Plays It All. We're going to have this little transition where he, like, announces that I'm going to start doing this and, you know, give people the option to say, fuck no, I hate that guy, fuck the Investigamer, etc., and leave. But hopefully not a lot of people do that. Hopefully I am entertaining enough for them. I mean, people think I look like TJ. Maybe I can also start sounding like him if I try hard enough. One moment. Just refilling my drink here. Yeah. Pretty good. I would tell you what I'm drinking, but that would ruin the mystery, right? That would ruin the fun. So with all that said, Investigamer will continue. I will soldier on and make at least 2 videos a week. I'm going to try to be growing this channel exponentially over the next few weeks. I've got a lot of collaborative efforts lined up. I'm going to be doing something hopefully soon with Mr. Repsion, Daniel Solzbach. He's agreed to let me do a guest video on his channel. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm thinking of what I can do there. Maybe something comic book related, I don't know. That collaboration is going up on TJ's channel soon. And yeah, I'll just keep on keeping on, making videos when I can, and trying to find more people to join Not Productive. If you make videos on YouTube and you think they're good, you can send them to me on private message right here on YouTube, or you can tweet them at me, twitter.com/theinvestigamer, facebook.com/theinvestigamer. You know the drill. And if I like your content, I'll contact you and I'll say, hey, why don't you put some stuff on Not Productive? We could really use someone like you, and, you know, it'll go from there. Some of the people I've already tried to recruit or sent a letter off to include, there's a guy named Far-Fetched Reviews here on YouTube. I've watched his reviews for a very long time, and I find him to be fucking hilarious and extremely comprehensive. His reviews are more comprehensive than mine. I've always envied that he can go into such detail. When I first started out making reviews, I kind of did that, but I haven't done that a lot lately. A lot of my more recent reviews kind of just get to the point and cut straight to the meat and bypass a lot of smaller things that most people don't really care about, but I find those things to be interesting. I find those small little insights into the game really interesting, which is why I usually cover them in vlogs later on. I really like his reviews. Far-Fetched Reviews here on YouTube, if you're interested. Another couple of guys from the ranting community I've been pulling who are making videos for Not Productive. Cult of Clusterfuck, I believe, is his channel, and then another guy is Burn Coalition. I believe that's his channel. Those two are making videos. Their names on Facebook are respectively Saskit, I hope I'm not butchering that name, and Lachlan McKenzie. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Saskit's last name. I don't... No thanks. Other people I've considered, there's a YouTuber by the name of Ickle Nelly Rose. I've watched her videos off and on, here and there, for the past, year or so. My ex-girlfriend really liked her. She may not be interested at all, because she has a decent following at this point. But, I've sent the letter out, so, hopefully. I've sent a letter to... fuck, I forget his name. Whatever, never mind on that guy. I got something back from Vlog Rays. There's a guy named Vlog Rays here on YouTube. He's making a video for Not Productive, so that's cool. It's cool. So those are just some names, for the most part, small-time YouTubers that I've had the interest to include on Not Productive and have sent off a letter to. There's a few more, I just can't really remember them. Those were some of the ones that I first considered. I'm thinking about asking Must Destroy All to do one, but probably not a good idea. I doubt he'd be interested. I mean, he's made fun of Not Productive a lot in the past, so I'm not really interested either. But kind of a cool dude. I talked to him on Facebook here and there. He's pretty funny. So, whatever. I gotta be honest, that's that's really all I have to talk about today. I wanted to have a guest on again, but again they were busy. And everyone else I could ask for as a guest, I'm not really prepared to, I don't have any subjects prepared that I can talk cohesively with them about. So, we'll see about next week, and next week I will have more content to talk about. I'm gonna round up all sorts of news ideas and, get that ready. I'm also gonna have more alcoholic beverages next week. I didn't really have a lot in my fridge, so I kind of had to settle. Hey, this is a Skyrim song. I'm enjoying this. Right, anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and close out. Oh, wait, actually, I'm going to answer a couple of questions. Someone was asking me to clarify about CISPA and taking over the internet. I did call it taking over the internet in the beginning. I guess in the strictest sense possible, it wouldn't be an effort for someone to control and take over the internet. What you're probably envisioning in your mind, some evil mastermind like, yes, I've captured the internet. It's mine to control. No, that's not really what they're doing. These documents, these bills that have tried to pass several times, mostly concern how they will use information, how they will gain this information. Right now, they have to go through this whole process in order to, spy on you, in order to steal this information about you from these companies. And if this bill is passed, those barriers are completely done. Cops can basically check whether you have searched about marijuana And if you have searched about, you know, pot in the last month or so, they can go to your Facebook, and if they see pictures of you smoking it or something, they can fucking arrest you. They have enough probable cause to search your apartment. This stuff will now be probable cause. It will be stuff they can use against you in court. All of the things you posted online. And that's ridiculous. This is Welles ridiculous. Orson Welles. It can't be allowed. And furthermore, they can allow corporations to take websites down, entire websites down, because of copyright problems. I mean, that can already be established, that can already be done by the United States government, but it rarely happens, and they need a lot of... They need to pass a lot of barriers first to do it. You know, it happened with Mega Upload, but it's very hard to accomplish. And if this bill is passed, it won't be hard to accomplish. They can do it anytime they want. All these websites, Rapid Share, fucking, you know, OTK, it'll all be subject to their scrutiny. Torrenting will be effectively dead unless you can, you know, run the right encryption. So this is important. Once again, I'll put it up on the screen. Please go to this cispaisback.org website and sign it. You know, it's a small thing, but it counts. It's important. It may seem like a small notion to just sign in your fucking email, but it helps. It has helped in the past. We have actually stopped these things in the past because of big movements. So please do get involved with that. At the very least, put in your email and sign it. But that's all I have for you today, folks. I'll see you next time, and I'll leave you with a song that I really like. Because we're playing with power. See you next week. Today's live stream was brought to you by Audible. Audible allows you to listen to over 150,000 audiobooks, and I'm a gaming guy, you know that. But sometimes I like to read books, and a lot of times I'll be traveling, so I can't really read a book in the car, but I can listen to one. I can sure as hell listen to one. And with Audible, you can pretty much do that. It's really awesome, actually. There's big-time actors reading these books in some cases. Bryan Cranston did The Things They Carried on Audible. So there's a lot of interesting reading material done by some very talented voice actors, and you can actually get a month of it free and walk away from it. Even if you decide to cancel the service and not get Audible, you will still get a free, at least one free audiobook from this to keep, no matter what. And you can do that by going to audibletrial.com/Investigamer. audibletrial.com/Investigamer. I will put it in the description section below, and you can click it and do whatever you want with it, but it's a pretty cool service. I definitely recommend it. See you next time on the Investigamer.